I just finished watching the anime series Kill la Kill, and I just want to talk about my opinions on it. I'm going to gloss over the plot as I don't want to spoil it for anyone that has not seen it, but I do want to talk about the characters and how they all interact, because I find it fascinating. The main character, Ryuko, is only at the school where the plot takes place because she's looking for her father's killer. However, she was never close to her dad in the first place, and she ends up being very close to this family of very low-ranked people in this city, and there's points where she feels that the connections that they have as a family is more important than anything else. And even though that she is not related to them by blood, she feels closer to them than she ever did her dad. This is especially reinforced by the fact that she was sent off to a boarding school at a young age. Of course, you cannot talk about Kill la Kill without talking about Ryuko's outfit, which is skimpy to say the least. Her outfit has brought about a fair amount of internet debate, mostly centered around just how skimpy it is. If you watch Kill la Kill, you will be treated to a lot of shots of boobs. The question that a lot of the internet is asking is whether or not her outfit is blatant fan service or a female embracing her body to be empowering. I am firmly in the camp that it is saying that females can embrace their body to be empowered by it. And I would say that there's overwhelming evidence in the show to support this. One of the things that I would say strongly supports this is that she gains more power the second she realizes that wearing this outfit is nothing to be embarrassed by. There's also a point in the show where she is feeling extremely bad about her body for reasons that are entirely outside of her control and it should not matter. But she is taking it in an extremely personal way and saying that because of the way she is a literal monster. However, after she comes to terms with the fact that she is not a monster because of the way her body is, she becomes even more powerful, and she realizes that because of the way she is, she has more ability than anyone else to stop the bad guy. And she takes hold of this power and she uses it to the best of her ability, and she refuses to be ashamed of the fact that she is the way that she is. Another main theme in Kill la Kill is the family element, and it's talking about how whether or not you're related to someone by blood, they can be as close as if they were. They're saying that just because you are related to this person does not mean that you have to be on good terms with them. If they are a bad person that has done horrible things and you do not like them, that is perfectly okay. They have no power over you simply because they're related to you by blood. However, if you are extremely close to someone that is not related to you by blood, you should take into account what they think and what they feel. Of course, they're not saying that all family is bad. Her father is the reason that she can protect herself. She ends up finding another member of her family that she becomes very close with. And it's all very touching in how close she becomes with family that is both related to her and that is not. She ends up learning the value of family after she grew up in boarding schools where she had none of that familial contact. One of the things that I like most about Kill la Kill is in the final episode. So if you've not seen Kill la Kill, stop watching now, go away, go watch it, shoo, go, I'll wait. And if you're still here, then you don't care about spoilers. So one of the things that I love is that they have a canon lesbian couple. So many shows will dance around the idea of the two main characters that are both girls being in a relationship. They'll be like, oh yeah, they're really close, but look, she's totally interested in that guy over there that she just met. They'll hint at the fact that they could be that close, or they'll say, yeah, well, they could be, but they don't want to ruin their friendship, or they'll just not end up having them with anyone. This show just flat out has Ryuko's best friend Mako ask her on a date, and I love it because it's part of it is Mako saying, "You are not allowed to die. You have to come back because I believe in you, and I know that you won't, and I know that you will come back because I love you, and I know that you love me." And it's a very touching scene, even though it's over very quickly. They don't make a huge deal of it. None of the characters, two of which are the one character's parents, who were standing right there when she asks the other character out, no one reacts as, "Oh god, they're lesbians! Ah, stop it!" They're all just like, "Oh, that's a thing," which I find to be wonderful. Speaking of Mako, her character is wonderful. She is not only arguably, but stated to be the weakest character on the show. Yet she is so often the one that is saving Ryuko's life. She is the one that helps Ryuko through anything. She always stands by her friend's side, but even though she's not the smartest, she does know when to run away, when to go and hide. She'll always go into the fight with Ryuko, but she will stay well back from the fight itself so that she's not in danger. And I find it so touching how her weird look on life works so perfectly with Ryuko. She makes everyone smile and laugh. She can bring light to every situation just by how she sees the world. And she has such a strong belief in all of her friends that she knows that they could never fail. I could go into every character in detail, but I find those two to be the most interesting. If people want to know more about my opinions of the specific characters, I could make more videos about it, and I happily would. But I don't want to ramble on about Kill la Kill for half an hour. So for now, I will leave it there, and I will maybe pick this up some other time.